For exclusive content on how to make millions in your business, go to beautybossmillionaire.com and click on Become a Patron to gain access to patron-only episodes, Beauty Boss Millionaire t-shirts, and a private Facebook group with live streams with me, Felicia Fracassi.
Welcome back to the Beauty Boss Millionaire podcast with daily on-the-go episodes packed with testimonies and business tips to help you create financial freedom through entrepreneurship. Hosted by the owner of Fracassi Lashes and the Blow Dry Lounge, the Beauty Boss Millionaire herself, Felicia Fracassi.
Welcome back to Beauty Boss Millionaire. I'm your host, Felicia Fracassi, and the objective of today's episode is really just to go over some strategies to team up with other companies that you can do business with, and there's a common ground that you all can find to make things happen. I'm going to just quickly jump right into it. If you are an online business and you don't have a brick and mortar, you can simply pair with other businesses that maybe do have a online presence or that are a brick and mortar just to get your name out there. One trick is to become certified by another company. If you become certified by the other company and you guys are referring to each other, you say, hey, well, look, we're certified by this company. It makes your brand look a little bit more appealing. It's like they've given you the approval or you've given them the approval, which is really nice because that's a way to co-market. Another way to form a good relationship to help your business continue to grow is to form a preferred supplier relationship. For example, anytime I go to the hair place or wherever I go, sometimes they say, oh, well, we don't have it here, but if you go to our preferred supplier, which is this place down the street, they can actually help you out, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, okay, cool. They have what I need. I'll go over there. And this is so subtle that they won't even realize that they're being directed to go to your business. Like, for example, at the MAC counter, all the girls know that if they refer me, that they're going to get some free stuff from me. So even though they work for MAC and they kind of do what I'm doing, it's not the same. And what I do is I actually refer all the girls that come from Fracassi Lashes or the Blow Dry Lounge to the MAC counter in our Buffalo location. So it's a win-win. They all know me. We're all the beauty girls. And it pretty much has been a really good relationship for a long time. I say for like 7, 8, 9, 10 years we've been in the Buffalo market, Buffalo, New York. And they constantly send us people and I send them people and we all win because they have to meet their sales goals as well. Also, too, one thing that's really nice is if you plan on franchising or open up multiple locations, this is one of the things that can save you a lot of money because now you have 2 incomes instead of 1. You guys can say, look, we're going to franchise and do a business together. This can be dangerous and it can be good if it's not organized, but it can be good if it really is organized. And everyone's on the same page. Everyone's got the same energy. It's not the same brand. It's totally different product. You guys can work together. How many times have you gone into a Dunkin' Donuts and you've also seen like a Baskin Robbins, or have you gone to a gas station that not only has like Subway in it, but also has another brand in it that's like all together? So a lot of these big companies, to save money nationally, what they've done is they've branded with other companies that are similar to theirs, and they've just decided to partner, which helps everyone out because we're saving money and everyone's still able to go to both. And hopefully the different brands will draw different people and a different crowd so that everyone still wins. So if you ever are wondering how to collaborate, look at what the big brands are doing. Just again, like Floyd did, put your name, get that memorabilia out there, get the hats out there, get the coats out there, get your brand out there on you should be wearing your shirt, your logo, you should be wearing your company. You shouldn't be wearing, hate to break it to you, all those designers. I love designer too, but you're always going to see me rocking my Fracassi Lashes and my Blow Dry Lounge. And my husband's always rocking his company as well and his logo. And, the kids are always rocking what they're working on. So it's like one of the things in our family where we wear our brand because that's really what supports us. And let's not focus on supporting these brands that don't bring us money. They don't do anything for us. Gucci does nothing for my income in my house. Prada does nothing. Louis Vuitton does nothing. I've toyed with the idea so many times of throwing out all the brands that I have in this house, because to me, it's just like, what does it do for the Black community? What does it do for us? What does it do for my family? It does nothing. During the Black Lives Matter movement, my eye was on each brand to see if they released a statement, to see if they released something, because there was so much going on. And I just wanted to make sure that these brands were being awoke. Like, I have a big issue when they run to people to give them a platform. They run to all the rappers, they run to all the singers, they run to all these pop stars, and all these African American people. But yet, when it comes down to stuff getting real, people getting shot and killed, all this brutality, now no, everyone's quiet. No one wants to even release a statement. So, you got to be careful with these companies. I always look and see who's really keeping it real 100, not just about the money for me. So, but that's a whole nother subject. Just make sure that your brand is out there, even during times where there is calamity. For Kasi Lashes, we were out there with the George Floyd movement. We was out there in the G-Wagon, had my daughter posted up in the Fracassi Lashes. She had her fist up in the air. Your brand, take that everywhere you go, because you never know who's going to see your brand to create that connection. Oh, I can go there to get that. Or, oh, I can ask her about it. Because if you don't promote yourself, who will? Think of it. That one day that you were out walking about, doing your errands, running around in the car, talking to people in the store, out the store, in another store, you've probably shown your brand, if it's on the front and the back, anywhere to 100 people or more. And out of those 100 people, someone might just ask you. But I'm bold with mine. I carry my business cards on me like it's candy. I pass them out with no problem. I have no problem walking up to somebody, especially if I know that they're the type of person that would be into your product. Like if, for example, you're at Dick's Sporting Goods and you have a health company or a beauty, a health and wellness, or you have a business that you help people with their holistic health, whatever it is, pass out your cards. If I was a smart business person, I had no customers, I would go right to the spot where people need my help and I would pass out my cards while I was quote unquote shopping. You're not supposed to just be in there passing out cards, but if you see someone happens to go into the section, hey, I'm a basketball coach, boom, they're in the basketball section. Or, oh, hey, I teach this, boom. Or, hey, I'm really good at health and fitness, here, boom. Pass it out. If you can't go in the store, go in the parking lot. Whatever you have to do to get business stirred up, go. Don't be scared to go out there and do it, to collaborate with these big brands. You could be in there collaborating. I'm crazy like that. But, this is why I've made money. I am always prepared. I'm not shy. I've given that up a long time ago. If you're one of those people that struggle with being shy, you're going to have to just practice in the mirror 10, 15 times on how you want the conversation to go. And even you have to know how to still work around it if they reject you or if they just simply act like they're not interested. You can't get all discouraged. I'm telling you, if you were to go to my store in Orlando, these people come from all over the world to be in the mall. And they will literally chase you down just so you can get a sample of perfume, because they work off commission, not hourly. And they will try to get you to buy this stuff. Creams, facial creams, whatever it is, dolls, toys. It's something I've never seen before. It's so funny, but I respect them all because they're trying so hard. And, out of the 20 people that walk by, there's going to be that one person that stops, likes their product, and buys from them. And they did their job. So just remember, a lot of times these people are not going to receive you sometimes. Keep going, keep trying. You may get people, look, you may do all this hard work, and in the beginning, you might not see hardly anyone support your business. Don't worry about it. They will come. Just keep on marketing. Keep putting your name out there. Keep collaborating. Keep telling people. Keep passing those business cards out. Sometimes when the store is dead, we just go throughout the mall and we pass out cards to everybody, all the coworkers, all the people that work in the mall, the food court. And we get clients off that. People really come. And eventually, we started advertising in those places. We started advertising where we kind of figured out where our customers are coming from and what age demographic, what age they are, what they look like. And from there, I can kind of tell. Perfect example. Today, I was actually called one of my employees and I said, look, I need you to do me a favor. I'll give you some money, blah, blah, blah. They said, oh, you don't have to pay me. But I said, look, I need you to pick up my luggage at the airport because I was coming into one city and I got redirected to another city. Long story short, I ended up going back home, not to the place I was at, and my luggage was sitting in a different airport. And I just told my employee to pick it up. So she's in there trying to explain to the lady, you can trust me, give me the luggage. And the lady's like, I'm not giving this luggage. I'm not giving this luggage. This is the Lash ladies. I know who this is. And it's so funny because, I told you people know me. And sure enough, she got me on the phone. I said, look, this is not a problem. This is my coworker. Go ahead and release the luggage to her. And it was so funny. She's like, now I'm coming through to get my lashes. I need my lashes done. And she's like, this is the one in the mall, right? I'm like, yeah, this is us. She's like, okay, girl, I'll be there. And it was so funny because you just never know who knows you, one. And two, I've passed out my business card to so many people in the airport, when I go through drive-thrus, it'd be sometimes they look at me and they be looking at it like, why is she passing me this card? And some people look at me and say, oh, thank you so much, girl. I've been meaning to get my lashes done, or I've been meaning to get my hair done at the blow dry lounge. So I'm telling you, you need to have them business cards on you at all times, because when their hair is jacked up, or when their body's out of shape, or when they need someone to help them work out, or they need whatever service you provide, and they're thinking about it, and your business card is in their wallet or in their house somewhere, you're going to be so grateful when you get that call, because you did that. You brought that customer directly into your presence by giving that business card. And we'll go over that another time about the business card, but just quickly, make sure your name's on it, phone number, email, and make sure it's a phone number that you can be reached at. Please, please. Respond back when they do reach out to you. I don't like business owners that have a problem communicating. They don't respond back, or they're too busy, or they wait way too long after the opportunity is over with. The person's not even excited anymore. Believe it or not, there's entrepreneurs that do that. They're so quote unquote busy that they don't even respond back to people that reach out to them. I don't understand these type of people. I see it all the time. It's scary, because it's like, how do you expect to survive when someone texts you? You need to be texting them right back. I have gotten so busy now where I have other people that check my messages and check my phones. And, I have an assistant that here and there helps me out with stuff. Even though I'm busy, which I consider myself to be one of the busier people in the world, I still take the time at the end of the night, even if I don't respond that morning, I still take the time to respond. By the time I'm going to bed, dozing off, okay, let me respond back if it's not too late. Or I'll do it the next day early in the morning. Back in the day when I had no customers, there was no excuse. If you text me, I was hitting you right back within less than 5 minutes, because that's how you communicate. People just text nowadays. You got to be savvy about this. So sometimes you have to just think outside the box and figure out ways that you can continue to build your brand, build your business, and really just collaborate with other businesses. And you got to be smart with it. Always have that card ready to go, your elevator pitch ready to go, and your strategy ready to go. Thanks for tuning in to Beauty Boss Millionaire. Also, if these are really helpful, please review, rate, and share, or just send the link to someone who may need this. See you tomorrow.
That's it for today. Tune in tomorrow for the Beauty Boss Millionaire podcast. And don't forget to follow the Beauty Boss Millionaire, Felicia Fracassi, on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Beauty Boss Millionaire.